Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, good afternoon, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. It is currently 3:30 p.m. I decided to come on early today just because not doing anything else but working the hook. And while I'm thinking about that, before I get started, because we're going to be discussing seeds and seed sowing on today. But before I get started, I posted my link in another video, but I didn't mention what the link was about, I don't think. But anyway, it's my other channel, which is a crochet channel called My Fiber Fun. And I will post the link in the comments to that channel. So to my crocheters, because I know I have at least 6 or 7 crocheters here in the group. And even if you don't crochet, if you want to follow my journey on switching from acrylic yarn to fiber only, in my old age, I decided I deserve some good stuff. So if you want to join that journey, that's what I basically talk about. No crochet tutorials or anything, but I'll be talking about what I'm working on, what yarn I've ordered, who has the sales, and boy, today is going to be a good one. Whoa! So I will be uploading a video to that channel after I finish this video. I still have to record it too. But anyway, for those of you who already knew that I was working on, this is a half double crochet corner to corner blanket that I'm working on. You see all the stitch markers because instead of just counting the rows, every 10th row, I put a stitch marker. Then that way I know how many rows I have. I can just count it by tens. And so because it's corner to corner, this is how it looks. Okay, it's getting big, but this is how it looks. It looks like a shawl, right? But it's not. What you do is you work it until you get it to the size that you want it. And I'm just about done. I'm on my last skein. And this is that knurl yarn I was telling you guys about. But anyway, I'm on the last skein. So to recap, this yarn is called, and I finally got the name right. It is called Knurl Haru Ito. That's the name of it. And it's 40% cotton, 40% silk, 20% polymide or polymide, P-O-L-Y-M-I-D-E, polymide. So it is a beautiful yarn. I am enjoying working with this, okay? But anyway, this is how it will look from corner to corner. And so the pattern on it, once I'm increasing now, but once I get it as large as I want it, I will begin to decrease. So what you see on this end, this is where it began. And then when it ends, it will look exactly like this. And then everything in the middle will look like how you're seeing it. And so as the rows decrease, it will turn into like more of a, I'm thinking this is going to be more of a rectangle. If not that, a square. But your stripes that are in this will be diagonal as you see them now in the camera. Okay, so that's that. But anyway, my channel is called My Fiber Fun. If you'd like to come there just to be nosy or to see what's happening in the crochet world with me, come on over. Okay, and I will, like I said, I will post the link. And if I forget, please ask me to post it. But I'll try to make sure that I remember to do so. When I rewatch this video, that will remind me. Okay, so let's get to the seeds. Okay, so let me put this down for a minute. Okay, there are some seeds I'm getting ready to start now. And before I show those, Robert, bing! Here's your seeds. So come on over and get them. I had like 2 packs of watermelon seeds. And so I decided these are the sugar baby. I had this and I had crimson. So I decided I will plant the crimson. But I think you would probably like the sugar baby. I don't know. But if, you know, just let me know. But here they are in case you see this video, Robert. Okay, so I decided these are my right now seeds that I'm getting ready to start right now because they need to be started right now. It says 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. And from my understanding, they claim that the groundhog did not see his shadow, which means only a couple of more weeks of winter, and that's what happened last year. Remember, in February, I was fishing. And so I'm getting ready to start the ground cherries. And all this will be started this weekend. My sister, she put in her request. I wasn't going to plant bell pepper, only sweet peppers, but my sister wanted a variety of bell peppers. So for her, I will be starting her carnival. It's called the Carnival Blend of bell peppers. I'm going to be planting Tangerine Dream sweet peppers. I've never planted those before. And let's see what's here in this. Red cherry sweet peppers. And I'm going to tell y'all about my seed sources, you guys. I order most of the time, unless I cannot find that particular seed, I order from eBay. Do not, and I think I've mentioned it before, I'm telling you, do not sleep on eBay. You can get seeds, packets of seeds for like $1. They will send you freebie seeds. Shipping is usually free. If it's a shipping cost, go to the next farmer. These are actual farmers, and lots of times they will send you like their card. Most of them do. And then sometimes their packets are like this, and these seeds, the germination rate, I've never had a problem, never, with any of them. And if you do, you can contact them. I have a personal relationship with some of the farmers that I buy from, and it's just been wonderful. And they're always sending me seeds to sample, packets. Sometimes I'll order one packet of seeds and they'll send me like 2 or 3 packets of something else. Okay, this is the Carmen pepper. I'm going to plant that. I'm going to start those. Of course, my Cubanelle. Y'all know that's my favorite. So I have my Cubanelle peppers. Let's see what else. Red cherry sweet. I think I showed that. And I'm seeing pimento pepper here, but this one may not get started. I'm not sure yet. So those are the varieties of peppers. A lot of these I planted last year, like the red cherry and some of the other ones, the Cubanelle, and they all did fairly well. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing the ground cherries, and I just ordered 2 more varieties. My sister requested the pineapple ground cherries again. She loved them. I liked them too. They were better than the Aunt Molly's. They were a lot sweeter and they were much more prolific. We got many more of the pineapple ground cherries than we did the Aunt Molly's. And we plant these every year. If you have never tried ground cherries, now is the time. Order some, get your seeds started. You will thank me later. You will not regret it. This is the best treat. Okay, and a lot of you, I know Diana and Sherri grow joyfully. I know you've done the ground cherries. I've heard you too speak of them. But if you haven't done ground cherries, do it. You will not regret it. And in the warmer climates, they are perennial. So those of you in Texas, Florida, perhaps Georgia, you can plant them and can overwinter them right outside and they'll come back for you. They are considered a perennial in the countries that they originate from. Now, at the request of my sister, because I told her about another variety that I discovered last night, and I told her, but I didn't get them because they were a little more expensive. And so I was telling her about them. It's called the Chinese Lantern Strawberry Ground Cherry. And they're red. And they originate from China. They are a perennial because they are cold tolerant. And they will come back every year. They cost a little more, but not much more. And so my sister said, please order them. I'll pay for them. So I know, Sherri always chips in towards the garden at some point, during the summer. So I was like, I'll just order them. So I was able to find them on eBay for like $2.69 with free shipping. So that's not too bad of a price. And I will be getting 50 seeds. That's another thing too. They will send you a lot of seeds when you order your seeds for that small amount. They send you more than some of these other ones where you get maybe 4 or 5 seeds in a pack or 10 seeds. Okay. Anyway, so the other thing I'm getting ready to start. So yeah. So when those seeds arrive, I will be starting the Chinese strawberry ground cherries. Okay, I'm going to start my early Jersey cabbage. I decided to start all my cold crops early. And the simple fact is because I may as well make use of the greenhouse. The cold crops, I can take those things out in March and they will survive in that greenhouse by next month. So I'm getting ready to get them started up now. So I have my collards. I'm going to do more of those. I'm going to start my eggplant. It's time to do that anyway. I decided, I tried kohlrabi last in the fall, but it was just too late. So I'm getting ready to start the kohlrabi for the spring. I'm going to try broccoli. I've tried broccoli before and I've never had success. The plant grew and everything, but I never got a broccoli head. But this year, Que-stead-Que's going to do it. Okay? I'm going to plant cauliflower. Remember, last year I had the cauliflower with the heads and Mr. Squirrel got me. He won't this year because they're going to be in the greenhouse. And I'm starting coffee, you guys. I'm going to start a coffee plant and now it's the time for me to get it started. So I'm going to do a couple of these seeds and it's only 5 beans in here and I paid top dollar for these coffee seeds. Okay? So I'm a plant 2 of them and then we'll see what happens. Oh, I don't know how I ended up with an extra eggplant, but there it is. And then I'm undecided yet. I'm still up in the air whether I want to start the chocolate sprinkled tomatoes early. I'm thinking that I will because that's something that can still go out into the greenhouse. I'll just have to be careful. You know, I'll cover them up, you know, with something so that overnight, you know, they'll be okay and then they'll harden off. So I think I'm going to start the chocolate sprinkles tomatoes, which came from seed and such. I'm waiting on my catalog because I requested a catalog. It said to allow 6 weeks, so I'm waiting on that. Okay, now to what I ordered on last night, and then we will be finishing up here. I ended up ordering a 48 by 20.75 heat mat. I told you that I wanted a larger one. This is the oblong. Is 48 inches wide, long. So I measured my table in the back room because I wanted to make sure it was the right size. My table is exactly 48 inches long. And my table is approximately 20.75 inches wide. Or yeah, the oblong part is the 48 and then the shorter part is the 20.75 inches. So this is going to, here I go again. My throat gets dry. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so that's going to be great because I will be able to get all of my seed trays, all 16 of them, of the Burpee seed trays on one heat mat, although I won't be having all 16 of them at the same time, but at least if I needed to, I could. So I'm glad about that. Okay, so I ordered that. I ordered the pineapple ground cherries. I ordered, Diana and Renee, you told me about the black cherry tomatoes. So I ordered the black cherry tomatoes. I also ordered the Chinese lantern strawberry ground cherries that I told you about. Okay, now for the pepper category. Okay, off of eBay, I ordered sweet Hungarian, Greek pepperoncini, sweet habanero, corno di toro mix, Japanese fushimi. I ordered the Nana Pino, which is that sweet habanero are non-heat, zero scallions peppers, but they are actually jalapenos and habaneros. And Renee, I decided, because I will get shishito peppers from the Grow Club. Last year, I forgot mine, and I think my cousin ended up with them, but I forgot them, and I didn't get shishitos last year. Every year, we do a slew of those at the Grow Club, but I ordered a variety called orange shishito. So I'll be keeping you updated on that and on how it tastes and how it looks and all that. So I went on and ordered the orange shishito because I had never heard of that. Then I had to go because there were 2 they had they had the this particular variety on eBay, but it was coming from another country. There was shipping, and they wanted a little bit too much. So I said I might can find this variety of pepper in the United States at a cheaper rate. Now, granted, I paid top dollar for this pepper, but it's a high price pepper anyway. And it is called the candy cane. I went to Pepper Joe's and I ordered the candy cane pepper. So I got the chocolate candy cane pepper, and I also got the regular candy cane. And it's just a sweet pepper that has stripes like a candy cane. And when they turn red, it's red with well, for the regular candy cane one, the pepper is red and it has white stripes. The chocolate one is brown and it has white stripes. So I ordered both of those varieties. So hopefully that will give me enough peppers to make a real good pepper flake powder for this season. And I want to grow lots of them. That's going to be my main focus on the deck this year. The peppers and then a few herbs. I'm not doing all my herbs that I normally do, but I will be doing, of course, I'll be purchasing the French tarragon from Pelly's in May. And I'm going to purchase extra of that because I like that so well. And then I'll be dealing with my perennial herbs that come back every year. But anything new, I will be planting basil. I like that Genevieve basil. And I also like, it's another variety of basil that was very, very beautiful to me that I'm going to plant. I'll find it when I get to my herbs. The rest of my seeds that I have my seed thing out. I've already separated the seeds that I'm planting this year. In fact, let's go into the seed bank real quick if I don't spill everything. Okay, here we go. I put all my seeds that I'm planting out in April. I think I'm going to utilize the greenhouse for sowing my seeds. It's kind of scary because remember in the fall, I had a rough time in there. But I do have that heat in there, and I think I can move that heating mat in there too. I would just rather sow my seeds out there, but if I can't, there's room on the table in the back room where I can do it. And then once the seeds germinate and get a little growth to them, then I can transfer them to the greenhouse and just have the heat on, and I think they'll be okay out there. And then that way I won't have to harden off this year. I have some King Henry spinach that you might see there. I keep forgetting to plant it because I said I wanted to plant that just out somewhere in the yard because it's a perennial. So I think I'm going to plant that up front this year. And I also want some Egyptian walking onion. Ooh, those things are expensive. I didn't order yesterday because I said I have to figure out where I want them because the Egyptian walking onion, it will take over. So I'm thinking of putting that along the fence up front, and then it can creep right on to the back. So if anyone's ever grown it, let me know, and let me know if it's worth letting it take over, a part of my yard. And if it's edible, if the onions are good, so on and so forth. But anyway, this is the bag. This is the bag that I'm planting from this year. This year, no textiles. I told my sister, forget the cotton and forget all that. Speaking of my sister, she just pulled up. Okay, so I'm going to have to get off because she's getting ready to come in. Well, you know what? I'll let her say hi to you. Yeah, she had to take her daughter's, she had to take her daughter's vehicle to the shop. Her battery had died, and her vehicle takes 2 batteries, so that was top dollar. Okay, let me go open this door. I'll be right back. Excuse me, y'all. I'm all up in the camera. Okay, I'm back, y'all. She's getting out the vehicle now. Yeah, I'm surprised she stopped by. She's probably stopping by for some dinner because I told her that I cooked early. So I'm getting ready to find out. Unless she has to go TT or something like that. Oh, she's bringing some stuff in. Let's see what she got. Hello, I'm filming. Say hi to the people.
Hey, people.
You hear her? Oh, thank you. And you know what? No, they didn't have coats the other day. This is beautiful. Where you get this? Burlington? Look what she brought me, y'all, a coat. I needed a coat. Sherri took me on the shopping spree the other day, so yep, so she's the one who picked out a lot of the stuff that I got. This is perfect. I love this. Where you get this?
What's the name of the company? Something I ordered, and they had a 32 degrees. There's something on the internet.
That's the name of the coat?
The company is 32 degrees.
Okay.
And it's supposed to try it on. Let's see.
Okay, y'all. Y'all get this. Y'all get to see whether or not I can fit the coat. Betty gave me that. I had given her a prayer shawl, and she sent me a whole bunch of muumuus. I think I can fit it, y'all. I think it fits. Ooh, and it's a long coat too. And oh man, and I can drive in it. It's comfortable.
Yep, because it's thin, but it's
oh yeah, this quilted fabric lets me know. Yeah. Oh, this thing is gonna get hot.
Because all the reviews on it, I mean, people was raving.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you got one too. Yours is gonna reach the ground.
Yeah, it's the same as that.
Did you get a black? Oh, oh, you peeked in. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
See, y'all, I was just telling y'all. I had just saying something nice about you because I was telling them that you requested the pineapple ground cherries. Sherri, tell the people how good them things are because I keep telling them if you've never grown them before, you won't.
Okay, so yeah, so we planted the pineapple ground cherries last summer, and they were very good. They were better to me. They were better than the regular ground cherries. So I did enjoy them. So I was just telling Q, like, definitely get more of those. And she was telling me about some kind of new variety. That's
it's not a new variety. It's just one I just discovered. It's called the Chinese. Wait. Oh, that's
talking about the red.
The red is called the Chinese Lantern Strawberry Ground Cherry. Did you get that? I texted you the information on it with photos. So
I haven't looked at my text yet.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Sherri's getting ready to leave, and check out. You ain't seen my blanket. Remember, this is corner to corner with that Noro.
That's pretty. Oh, that feels good.
It's Noro, Sherri. It's silk. It's silk and cotton.
That feels good. Oh,
it's silk and cotton.
Goodness.
Yep.
And that's heavy too. That feels good.
And I'm gonna put a backing on it. I found some silk backing on eBay for little or nothing.
That's right. I'm on my way down to the store now because I'm gonna be making some finger blankets.
Oh, that's right. When's that class that they canceled? I told the group about it the day of the snowstorm.
This is a new class.
I know you were telling me about it.
So she's gonna teach us how to do the finger, how to make the.
But the class, did they reschedule that class?
Yeah, they did reschedule.
So when is it?
The 2nd of March.
Oh, dang.
The same day as my class.
And real quick, I'm going to go on and schedule this surgery because I did some more research. And a lot of people, it's a site on Etsy. Do I have crumbs? There's a site on Etsy that, look at me.
Get something in your video.
Real quick.
Oh, messing up your video.
But no, there's a site on Etsy that they talk about the cataracts, and they said that if you can't get the toric, they said still go on and get the regular one. This one lady said the doctor told her, you might have to still wear glasses and you still may, have trouble and this, that, and the other. She said they do that on caution. Yeah, turn off that cabbage for me, please. Just hit the off button. But anyway, she said she was advising people who needed the toric, like I do, to still get it. She said her site came back 2020.
I don't know how to cut this off.
Just hit is it an off button?
Okay.
Yeah, I heard the sound, so you got it. Sorry, y'all. This video just turned into something crazy, huh? Okay, so, yep. Okay, so what is a good day for you? Because when I schedule, I have to schedule both because it'll be one on one day, one on the next week and it'll be Tuesday.
I'll call you later. We talk about it because do it.
It'll be one Tuesday and the following, so we got to make sure that and I'm not going to be able to drive. He told me that yesterday. No driving.
No, you're not going to be able to drive after the surgery. No, I just never saw this lamp up close.
Oh, okay. Did Stan get one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, he made it through winter, so I'm assuming. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So I'm going to end this. But before I do, let me update y'all on the cataract thing. So I went to the appointment on yesterday, and as it turned, I'm freezing. Oh, I'm so happy my sister got me that coat because I was looking for a coat. Now I can concentrate on buying some bras, okay? But anyway, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, yeah, so he told me I need toric lenses because I have severe astigmatism in both eyes. And I did not know that just like your hand, you have your dominant hand, you're either right-handed or you're left-handed, right? Eyes work the same way. And I guess so, because you have two of them. You have a right eye and you have a left eye. I'm left-eyed, which means that my left eye, which I always called the bad eye because that's the one that I had the optic neuritis in and all the troubles and struggles with, that's actually the good eye. The right eye, he said, it has weakened because it has been compensating for so many years for the left eye. So he's like, that's the reason why your glasses, you're not seeing well out of them. And he said you would need a real thick. He said you can't go any thicker than where you at. Mine are shaved, but they can't even do any more shaving. So my next step is Magoo, okay? And I don't want that. So anyway, the cataracts, and then I have the cataracts. He said, and he told me, when he did my measurements and everything yesterday, he said, you are the perfect candidate. He said, you will be pleased with your surgery. But anyway, he was telling me I need the toric because of the astigmatism, because that corrects that and everything. So I said, well, how much is the toric? Because insurance will only pay for the surgery itself, and they will pay for the basic cataract lens, which, and I think it's called I forgot the name of the basic one. He said, oh, it'll be about $2,000. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, then I would just go on and take out a loan, through my banking for that, because I know it would, average to $44 a month. He said, and then we have financing also. He said, but you have to have it paid off in 6 months if you want it interest free. So I was like, okay. So then I met up with the surgery coordinator, getting there with her. We talking. Guess how much the surgery is, y'all? $2,500 per eye for the toric lens. I was like, oh, can't afford that. And I said, and I'm not willing to take out a $5,000 loan. Now, the only thing is, if I were to do it, now, if I did it through their thing, they were like, because we can finance and it's interest free for 6 months. I was like, and what happens if it's not paid off in 6 months, which I know it would not be with me. First of all, it's going to be like $300 a month. That's a car note. I was like, so I know I'm not going through their little entity. If it's not paid off in 6 months, then suddenly the price goes up to $7,500. I was like, nope, if I have to do it, it would be through my banking institution where I would have as long as I want to pay it off. But at that amount, my monthly, what they would take out of my retirement and Social Security, it's a little bit too much for my comfort. And so I was like, no, I'm not going to try this. Not in these days and times. Maybe if this had been a couple of years ago, or something like that, perhaps. And so I started doing some more research, and I found a forum that I was just telling my sister about on Etsy. It's a cataract forum. And this one lady was saying that, the doctor, she had severe astigmatism. In fact, her numbers were worse than mine because she put her numbers there. And I remembered seeing mine yesterday. Hers was a lot worse than mine. She was all the way in the negative. So anyway, she said that the doctor, he'd erred on the side of caution. He's like, you may, and my doctor said the same thing. He said, if you get the regular ones, he said, you can do it and you will be pleased with the surgery. He said, but I can only offer you 1 or 2 distances. He said, I can let you be able to see far away, but you will need readers up close, which I don't mind at all. He said, or I can make it to where you can see up close and then not far away. You'll still need glasses, but you won't need as thick of a prescription. He said, the worst case scenario is that you will need glasses for both. He said, you might still need a mild prescription to see crystal clear at 20/20 far away. He said, and you would still need the readers to see close up. I said, okay. So he said, but if you get the toric lens, he said, that is perfect for you. And I already knew that because when I did my research and knowing that I have astigmatism, I already knew that. But I was like, yeah, I didn't know, And so insurance will not pay for anything but the basic. So I'm going to get the basic lens and I'm going to pray for the best. I think God will see me through this. And from the reviews that I read on Etsy, no, it wasn't Etsy. I'm sorry, you guys. It was Reddit, Reddit. They had a cataract forum. And this was in real time. A lot of this stuff was posted. The lady who just posted about what's happening with her eyes, how it turned out to be perfect. She just posted that 2 days ago. And, so they're real time. So I'm going to stick with that forum and keep reading. But anyway, she said that, her doctor erred on the side of caution, told her that she, all the things that I just mentioned that my doctor told me. She said the moment that they uncovered my eye after surgery, she said, I could see. She said, and in the 2 days since, she said, I can't wait to get the other eye done. She's like, it's crystal clear. And the doctor, when he examined her the following day, because the surgery was 2 days ago, so she went to the doctor the day before yesterday. It's 3 days old now. She went to the doctor the day before yesterday, and she had the surgery the day before that on the first eye. She said when she went to the doctor and the doctor checked everything, she said she's 20/20. And the doctor told her, I knew it would probably happen, but just in case it didn't, he said it's pretty much a luck of the draw, but he said most people have a vast improvement even with the astigmatism. That's why the insurances will not pay for the toric, even for astigmatism, because they know it can still be corrected either through the basic surgery or through eyeglasses. Now, if it could not be corrected either way, then they would pay. But it would take a very extenuating circumstance for that to happen. And it would have to be because it's so medically necessary that you may go blind within the next couple of minutes, that type of thing. And so anyway, so that's it. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here because I have really, Sherri, she threw me off. But I'm happy that she got me this coat, and I'm glad that you all were able to catch it live, because I'm always telling you about how, this is why, when we garden and stuff, I always do her seeds, all that stuff, because lots of times if Sherri just sees something that she knows that I need or she feels that I need, she'll just pick it up, whether I can afford to get it or not, because I told her I'm getting ready to get a coat, but when we went the other day, they didn't have any coats left. And so I didn't get a coat. So I told her, okay, I'm going to just go to Burlington or one of these other places and get a coat. She just happened to find that and got it. So that's nice. She does stuff like that all the time. Even with the garden, she'll bring soil over. If she finds that soil on sale 3 for $10, she'll bring that over. She brings fertilizers, stuff that she know that I use. She always helps with the garden. So yep. So it's not me doing everything. I just fuss because she takes her sweet time coming to get her transplants like she did last year, and they darn near died. But her garden did better than mine last year, so hey. But this year, no, she's going to come through and get those plants because I'm not playing this year. But anyway, so that's it. So, yep. So Sherri likes my little Noro, so I know she's going to be eyeing that. I told her, get you some good yarn so I can make you one. But she was like, I'm not paying that much money. And I told her it's on clearance. But anyway, let me get off of here because, like I said, I'm rambling. So goodbye. And may God bless you all. Wait, I can't even see the phone. Ooh, 34 minutes. Let me end this. Okay, bye. Bye, y'all. And welcome, new members. Welcome. Welcome. I'm up to 380 now. That's like having 3 million for me. But anyway, thank you for joining, and I hope you like this channel. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm hilarious too, so stick with me. We're getting ready to start the seeds. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.